Hello and welcome to Keller Williams Unplugged. I'm your host, Lou Jatan. Let's take a look at what Keller Williams can do for you. On today's show, have you ever wondered about the home buying process and what's involved? Wonder no more. Amy Brock will take you through the process. Everyone has their wants and everyone has their needs. Charlotte Pierce will discuss the importance of each when choosing your new home. McCracken County Sheriff Matt Carter joins Melinda Watson on the show today to talk about safety when selling your home. Then we'll head over to Turner Land Title and Escrow Services, where Crystal Jeter of the Jeter Group and Connie Turner discuss title insurance. And Leslie Heath continues her series of Selling Family Estates. We'll head back to McMurray and Livingston for part 2. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Keller Williams Experience Realty will guide you through the whole process step by step. Don't go away. Keller Williams Unplugged starts now.
Welcome to our show, Keller Williams Unplugged. I'm Amy Brock. As a licensed realtor, I work with all kinds of people, assisting them with various types of real estate transactions. Today I'm going to focus on the home buying process. So let's jump right in and look at step number 1. Select a real estate agent. You will want a realtor you feel comfortable working with and what may be the largest financial transaction of your life. Look for an agent who is willing to take the time to listen to your needs and wants. An excellent realtor will guide and assist you in all 10 steps of the home buying process. Step number 2, select a lender to obtain financial pre-approval. Ask your real estate agent who he or she would recommend you contact to get your loan pre-approval started. Choose a lender that isn't competitive on rates, is thorough in explaining the lending process to you, and is a great communicator. An excellent lender is crucial for a transaction to go smooth all the way to the close. In step number 3, as your realtor, I'll analyze your needs in a buyer consultation, and we'll find out the specific details of what you are looking for in a home, including location and price range. I also have a personalized buyer's guide that we go over together. Now it's time to move into step number 4, selecting and begin viewing properties. I set up and tour homes with you in the areas you've specified you'd like to live in the price range you can afford. I begin to understand your likes and dislikes so we can better assist you in finding the home that fits you and your family's needs and desires. The time has come to put in an offer, which is step number 5. Write an offer to purchase and negotiate the terms. We head back to my office where I'll run comps and crunch numbers to assist you with your offer. This step is exciting but can be nerve-wracking and a bit stressful for some as we wait on a response to the offer I've drawn up and submitted on your behalf. Once we get an accepted contract, we'll be done with step number 6. Step 7, schedule home inspections and negotiate repairs. I'll review your inspection report with you and key in on areas that may need to be addressed. This is the second time I'll negotiate on your behalf. On to step number 8, obtain mortgage financing. Your lender will have a list of the documents he or she will need from you. In this step of the home buying process, an appraisal will be ordered, you will price homeowners insurance, a title search will begin, and the final documents that are prepared will go to underwriting for a clear to close. Now we're on to step number 9, obtain funds for closing. I will be communicating with you and your lender throughout the process, but you will primarily be working with your lender as you are getting closer to your closing date and the funds are obtained for closing. The time has finally come. We are at step number 10. It's time to close the property and take possession of your new home. This 10-step process can take anywhere from 45 to 60 days, but is well worth it all to be handed the keys at the closing table to your new home. Now you've got a pretty good idea of the home buying process.
Great tips, Amy. Let's discuss wants versus needs when purchasing a home. Making a checklist is an important buying tool, and there are several things to consider: the home itself, location, and your budget. It can be overwhelming. That's why doing your homework ahead of time is key. This will save time and you can eliminate those homes that just don't fit. Buying a home can be stressful, so try to keep your emotions between the lines, and if you have a spouse or a partner, make sure you are both on the same page. You don't want to become house poor, so sticking to your budget is important. When the right home does come along, move quickly, it won't last. First, let's discuss needs. These are deal breakers. If you want a single family home, then you won't want to look at townhomes. If you've chosen a particular community, or maybe you need 3 bedrooms, these are must-haves that would be hard to impossible to change. Now, wants can be optional to varying degrees. Make 2 columns with high and low priority wants. These could be things you want but could live without, or something that can be added later. What do you love and hate about where you live now? If the layout of your current place is a huge pain, for example, think twice about settling for a home that has the same problem. Things like that really shape your daily life. How long will you live in that home? Needs are a moving target, and your first home probably won't be your last. One recent study showed that these days, the typical buyer of a single-family home stays in it for about 9 years before moving on. But maybe your plan is to buy a smaller starter home, and in 5 years or so, trade up to something with more room for kids. Think short and long-term goals. Maybe you want newer appliances, but the rest of the home meets all your needs, or it has all top-of-the-line appliances. You'll still purchase. Then you will have the "it doesn't matter." Let's say you work from home, so a commute doesn't matter. Make sure you ask yourself the right questions. Are your expectations realistic? Remember, no one home will check off everything on your checklist. Think about what you are willing to compromise. If the home doesn't meet all of your needs or wants, is it feasible to remodel? Do you have the funds for a remodel? Are you willing or able to add that 3rd bedroom or 2nd bathroom? With all this in mind, you are ready to make your checklist. This will make the process less stressful for you, not to mention a happy real estate agent. Stay tuned. We'll hear from Keller Williams agent Melinda Watson on Keller Williams Unplugged. When I stepped into the world of real estate, I had a passion to help clients find that perfect place to call home. I'm Charlotte Pierce with Keller Williams Experience Realty, and I want to work for you. When buyers call me, they hear the professionalism within my voice. I strive to make a connection and ensure them that I use the most up-to-date technology in real estate, and I will go that extra mile to find my clients a home. Now is the time to buy. Now is the time to call me, Charlotte Pierce with Keller Williams Experience Realty.
As a listing specialist in Western Kentucky, Amy Brock's hard work and dedication are evident when you hire Amy to sell your home. You can expect her to draw floor plans of your home by hand and see them turned into a master marketing piece. Your home will have its own professional featured listing booklet, another tool Amy uses to capture buyers. Her aggressive marketing strategy? Well, it's aggressive. Call Amy Brock to schedule your listing consultation.
I'm Amy Brock, and I am aggressive. Call me today.
I'm Ricky Greenwell, a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent right here in Paducah, Kentucky. The TV and radio is full of save you money, discount insurance ads. Make no mistake, we're competitively priced, but we are selling insurance and personal service. If you call my office at midnight, you'll get my cell phone, not someone you can't understand or who really can't help you. We are Kentucky Farm Bureau, our family helping yours. We are big on commitment.
Are you in need of an HVAC system? Does your current HVAC system need to be serviced? If you answered yes, then it's time to call Williams Heating, Air, and Plumbing. You can be assured that we will get the job done in a timely manner. We also offer maintenance agreements. Make the right decision today and get connected with Williams Heating, Air, and Plumbing.
That's right, we do plumbing too. Are your drain lines clogged? Are you in new construction? Adding on to your existing home? Water heater just quit? Call Williams Heating, Air, and Plumbing today. We also offer 24/7 service.
A home inspection is a very important part of the home buying process. At Liberty Inspections, we thoroughly inspect the entire house, paying special attention to critical areas such as the attic and under the home. We are so confident in our inspections, we offer a buyback guarantee. If we miss anything during the inspection, we will buy the home back. At Liberty Inspections, we use the latest inspection tools, including drones, thermal cameras, digital photography, and reports delivered the same day. Call Liberty Inspections today and feel comfortable with your new home.
Little Tractor and Equipment Company. You've heard it from us. Now, hear directly from our customer.
What I enjoy about my Coyote tractor, I can take my Coyote tractor anywhere I need to take it. The tractor is a really good size for the horsepower. It's easy to haul. It's dependable. My experience with the Little Tractor and Equipment Company was as good as you could get. For the size of the tractor, the horsepower, can't beat it.
Little Tractor and Equipment Company, North America's #1 Coyote dealer, with locations in Metropolis and Harrisburg.
Hello, welcome back to Keller Williams Unplugged. My name is Melinda Watson, and I'm very honored to have Matt Carter with us today. Matt is the McCracken County Sheriff. And so Matt, I always like to tell sellers, caution them about having valuables out where they could be easily shown during, seen during showings or open houses, you know, like guns, medicines, any other kind of valuables like jewelry or whatever. What are some seller safety issues that you would like to address to our community about selling your home?
Well, I'd like to start by saying that I believe we're very fortunate. The area in which we live, I'm unaware of any historical cases that we've had to where during a home showing that there's been items come up missing.
Very
but
thankful.
we want to make sure that folks are attentive to this is a possibility, and unfortunately a variety of different addictions and things of that could play into factor, and sometimes it's a crime of opportunity. So just to remove that opportunity could prevent you from falling a victim. So certainly some of the things that you've mentioned, jewelry, anything of value really, but specifically jewelry, medications, a lot of times there can be individuals that could be tempted due to an addiction. And if those medications are out where they are readily seen, it may just prompt that addiction or that temptation for them to take that. So keeping medications put up, I've already mentioned jewelry, firearms, any kind of valuables. If you just can put them out of sight, out of mind, so to speak, it may prevent you from falling victim to a theft.
Right, right. And I know the other day when you and I talked on the phone, you mentioned about online scams.
Yes. We have had several instances where it has been a home for sale, and someone, oftentimes on Craigslist seems to be a common website that is utilized, but a home that's for sale, someone will pose that same home and utilize the pictures that's uploaded online, and they will pose as a homeowner for that particular piece of property and then attempt to get people to send in money to rent that home. And oftentimes, or there's been occasions to where that money's been sent in, and then once that money's sent in, oftentimes it's difficult to track and to identify the person responsible behind that scam.
Right, absolutely. What would you say to people about not allowing entry to someone that they don't know if they just come up and knock on the door?
We've had situations to where they have come in posing to maybe want to clean carpets or show some type of cleaning supply, and while one person distracts, specifically our elderly folks in the community, they would distract them while another party went into another part of the home and looked for valuables.
Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate your time, and I know it's valuable time, so we definitely appreciate you joining us today and giving your expertise to our viewers. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining Keller Williams Unplugged, and stay tuned for more.
Melinda made sure that we had a home that suited our needs. She talked to us a lot about, you know, what's a home with teenagers going to need to look like, and made sure to pay attention to our future as well as just our current needs.
Melinda, that we saw, it was going to be easy because she took care of everything.
She answered questions before we thought of them. She told us exactly what steps we were going to take. Okay, now this is when we do this is when we do that.
Melinda would say, send the form, sign here, that's all I had to do.
The cool thing about her too is she takes care of business. No question, she is our realtor now.
When selling or buying a home, Rob Pruitt of TRC Inspections is your #1 choice for a home inspection. Rob Pruitt is not only a licensed Kentucky inspector, he is a licensed termite inspector as well. You'll definitely be a satisfied customer when you call TRC Inspections. Rob Pruitt is known for having a construction background and over 25 years of inspection experience. When you hire TRC Inspections, know that they are thorough and quick on their reports. When experience counts, Rob Pruitt with TRC Inspections is the right choice.
Data Records Management Services feed your passion for family, friends, and any other that tears at your heart for more time. We take a paper-intensive industry and convert it digitally. From large map digitizing to volumes of confidential information, should you desire to store them in a climate-controlled 24-hour secure warehouse or permanently archive them, let the professional staff at DRMS show you how.
I'm usually on the road, maybe Thursday through Sunday. Well, my dad had a piece of property here that we needed to sell. So the first one I called was Chris Colson. level of professionalism that Chris and his team have is just next to none. Because it was, I kept going to it, Chris, what do I need to do? It's okay, I got it. You don't have to worry about it, and you know, without a doubt it's taken care of. When it was come time for me to sign the papers, I signed the papers and he hands me a check. So.
3 main things we guarantee at Bluegrass Garage Door: customer service, quality, and trust. Call Bluegrass Garage Door today for a repair or replacement on a new or existing home. Our team at Bluegrass Garage Door is upfront and honest with you from cost to completion and have been for over 20 years. Be assured that you are top priority when it comes to Bluegrass Garage Door. We strive to please every customer, and we will work hard to keep it that way. Bluegrass Garage Door. We do garage doors right.
Hi folks, welcome back. I wanted to share with you about title insurance today. We're going to head over to Turner Land Title and Escrow in Draftonville, Kentucky, and talk with Connie Turner about the importance of title insurance and how that protects your investment.
With title insurance, we try to tell the clients at the closing table that in Kentucky it is an option. It's not mandatory that you have an owner's title insurance policy. The lender will require it, so the client will see that on their loan documents prior to even coming to the closing. But at the closing table, we explain what owner's title insurance is all about. Buying your home is a very big investment, so you want to protect your investment. You buy a homeowner's insurance, obviously, and you pay that premium out every year. But with owner's title insurance, that's a one-time premium. You never have to pay for it again. There are no deductibles tied to that policy. If you have to file a claim, it's easy breezy. You file a claim with First American Title Insurance because that's who we're an insurance agent for. The seller may not own the home or have authority to sell it. That's one of the reasons why you want to buy an owner's title insurance policy. The warranties in your deed may not guarantee the ownership of your home. Again, that's another reason why you would have an owner's title insurance policy. The lender's policy doesn't cover you, the owner. The lender's policy covers the lender only. So your owner's policy would cover things like forgeries, missing heirs, missing tax liens. So things that we may not see as a title company when we go to the courthouse to search the records. So your title insurance would protect you above and beyond what we see at the courthouse. The courthouse has humans there that record your documents, index those documents, and they can have errors there. So that title insurance, again, would cover any errors that your clerk's office could make. If someone were to show up at your doorstep and say that they never sold that property to the prior owner, say 5 or 10 years ago, that it was a forged document, that their girlfriend came to the closing and the person at your doorstep is the wife that should have been at the closing table. Now you're looking at someone who has an interest in that property that never conveyed it to proper people. So that's where you would hire an attorney if you didn't have an owner's title insurance policy. Then you would go to court, you would be out your attorney's retainer fee. If that person wins, you have to write the check to them, and then you're out a lot of money. But if you have an owner's policy, you're covered.
Thank you, Connie. That is excellent information about why title insurance is important. We really appreciate you being with us today. That's going to wrap it up for me. Stay tuned for more Keller Williams Unplugged. At the Jeter Group of Keller Williams Experience Realty, we specialize in providing an exceptional real estate experience, focusing on our clients' needs and wants. Our team offers a variety of services, including residential, land, commercial, and property management. So whether you are buying your first home, selling a farm, or investing in commercial or rental property, you can trust that one of our professional team members will be there right beside you to guide you through the process. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, let the Jeter Group help you seal the deal.
I'm Ricky Greenwell, a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent right here in Paducah, Kentucky. The TV and radio is full of save you money discount insurance ads. Make no mistake, we're competitively priced, but we are selling insurance and personal service. If you call my office at midnight, you'll get my cell phone, not someone you can't understand or who really can't help you. We are Kentucky Farm Bureau, our family helping yours. We are big on commitment.
Are you in need of an HVAC system? Does your current HVAC system need to be serviced? If you answered yes, then it's time to call Williams Heating, Air, and Plumbing. You can be assured that we will get the job done in a timely manner. We also offer maintenance agreements. Make the right decision today and get connected with Williams Heating, Air, and Plumbing.
That's right, we do plumbing too. Are your drain lines clogged? Are you in new construction? Adding on to your existing home? Water heater just quit? Call Williams Heating, Air, and Plumbing today. We also offer 24/7 service.
A home inspection is a very important part of the home buying process. At Liberty Inspections, we thoroughly inspect the entire house, paying special attention to critical areas such as the attic and under the home. We are so confident in our inspections, we offer a buyback guarantee. If we miss anything during the inspection, we will buy the home back. At Liberty Inspections, we use the latest inspection tools, including drones, thermal cameras, digital photography, and reports delivered the same day. Call Liberty Inspections today and feel comfortable with your new home.
Little Tractor and Equipment Company. You've heard it from us. Now, hear directly from our customer.
What I enjoy about my Coyote tractor, I can take my Coyote tractor anywhere I need to take it. The tractor is a really good size for the horsepower. It's easy to haul. It's dependable. My experience with the Little Tractor and Equipment Company was as good as you could get. For the size of the tractor, the horsepower, you can't beat it.
Little Tractor and Equipment Company. North America's #1 Coyote dealer with locations in Metropolis and Harrisburg.
When a loved one dies and you're daunted with the task of selling the family estate, there's so much that can be overwhelming. So today, we're going to put things a little simpler for you with Whitney Denson and Zach McMillan, and they're going to give us some tips on selling a family estate.
Now that a loved one has passed away, you probably have a million questions about what to do with their property. First and foremost, you're going to want to meet with an attorney because they're going to help you evaluate, did your loved one die with a will or did they not die with a will? If there was a will involved, the attorney is going to ensure that that will can be probated, meaning that the court will accept it as a true and accurate copy of that decedent's wishes of their last will and testament. So it will be probated by the district court where that decedent passed away. And then at that point, the will likely nominated a loved one to serve as the executor of his or her estate. That simply means the executor will take care of collecting all of the decedent's property, their assets, and distributing those. As it relates to real property, a will is going to either specifically or not at all give the executor the power to sell real property, the decedent's house, their farmland, whatever they may have owned as far as real estate. If the will gives the executor the power to sell real estate, then that executor will then list the property and sell it in their capacity as executor of that person's estate. If the will does not give the executor the explicit power to sell real estate, or if the person died without a will and their estate is administered, then there's a process that we call the 389A process. No need to remember those words, but essentially what that means is the person administering the estate, the administrator or the executor, has to go to the court and present the purchase contract and ask the court's permission to let them sell the property. So it kind of just takes a little bit more time and a couple of more steps, but assuming the will doesn't give that explicit power, it still doesn't mean that the representative of the estate can't dispose of the property. So an attorney can assist you with doing that so that you can get the property sold and then get the assets distributed how the will instructs the executor to do so. Do you have anything else, Zach?
Yeah, typically with the sale of real estate, for the seller's part, the most important thing for you is to coordinate with your attorney. When you sign the purchase contract, your attorney can tell you who can sign the purchase contract, whether it's the executor on behalf of the state or whether it's the beneficiaries that are actually going to inherit the property. Going forward, once you get to kind of the end of the process through the real estate transaction, there'll be a closing, and typically there'll be an attorney representing either the buyer or the buyer's lender, and they'll, through the process, have looked at the estate and see who can actually sell the property.
So I hope that was helpful of the first few steps you might need to take after you lose a loved one, and hopefully make the process a little bit more simple for you and overall better understanding of what will take place after their death.
When you're ready to make a move and you want peace of mind through the process, Leslie Heath, Western Kentucky's luxury realtor, is your choice. Leslie values time with her family, and she wants you to do the same. Call Leslie Heath with Keller Williams Experience Realty and let her work for you. Leslie Heath, Western Kentucky's luxury realtor, is your choice.
When selling or buying a home, Rob Pruitt of TRC Inspections is your #1 choice for a home inspection. Rob Pruitt is not only a licensed Kentucky inspector, he is a licensed termite inspector as well. You'll definitely be a satisfied customer when you call TRC Inspections. Rob Pruitt is known for having a construction background and over 25 years of inspection experience. When you hire TRC Inspections, know that they are thorough and quick on their reports. When experience counts, Rob Pruitt with TRC Inspections is the right choice.
Data Records Management Services feed your passion for family, friends, and any other that tears at your heart for more time. We take a paper-intensive industry and convert it digitally. From large map digitizing to volumes of confidential information, should you desire to store them in a climate-controlled 24-hour secure warehouse or permanently archive them, let the professional staff at DRMS show you how.
I'm usually on the road, maybe Thursday through Sunday. Well, my dad had a piece of property here that we needed to sell. So the first one I called was Chris Colson. The level of professionalism that Chris and his team have is just next to none. Because it was, I kept going to it, Chris, what do I need to do? It's okay, I got it. You don't have to worry about it, and you know, without a doubt it's taken care of. When it was come time for me to sign the papers, I signed the papers and he hands me a check. So.
3 main things we guarantee at Bluegrass Garage Door: customer service, quality, and trust. Call Bluegrass Garage Door today for a repair or replacement on a new or existing home. Our team at Bluegrass Garage Door is upfront and honest with you from cost to completion and have been for over 20 years. Be assured that you are top priority when it comes to Bluegrass Garage Door. We strive to please every customer, and we will work hard to keep it that way. Bluegrass Garage Door. We do garage doors right.
Well, that's it for this episode of Keller Williams Unplugged. Be sure to join us next week. Remember, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, be sure to give Keller Williams Experience Realty a call. We're glad you joined us today for Keller Williams Unplugged. We'll see you next week